They predicted Cooper would be lost until Yorkie taught those lads to believe. But New Zealand kept putting them on blast, and he left without the Champions League. He took a job in Zealand's second tier with the lads from Auckland City. Said, I know this sets us back, don't fear, 'cause we'll soon be sitting pretty.
Well, it's looking very much like the first season at Auckland isn't going to result in a success. After the 5-0 hammering in the Cup, we did beat Fencibles, who I thought were going to be one of the more dangerous ones, 2-1, but then lost to Miramar Rangers 2-0. Now, they did qualify a couple of seasons ago for the final. The top two actually play off for the final, and then the winner of that goes through into the Oceania League the next year. That's how it works in New Zealand. Then we drew with Northern Rovers, which, again, I mean, that's not bad. Well, we won on penalties. But that is only the New Zealand Charity Cup. So we're heading to FC Nelson right now, who apparently are non-league. We should be beating them. And then we've got 5 games left. Now, we are in 7th place on 8 points, 5 points down on 1st and 2nd. I did check the last few seasons, and it seems between 16 and 21 is winning level. Which, that's about 2 a game. That kind of makes sense. So, well, 16 is about 1.5 a game. But, yeah, I mean, that was the weakest season. So, FC Nelson in the Cup. Let's see what we can do. Running the same team as you've seen before. Masters, of course, is a new striker. He's already scored for us. And Dion has 12 goals. Stubbs has 15, but he's not technically as good as Masters. So, he's not playing right now. Close season, I will try and strengthen the team even further, probably. How much we can do, I'm not sure, but we'll do what we can. That's the right setting. So, let's get them warmed up, let's get them G'd up. And let's see if we can put Nelson out, and then go into semis. Faith in you, absolutely. Kum, Akande, to Kum. They tried to get a tackle in and failed, and again plays it to Akande across to Silva, the captain. Kum, back to Pizzuti. And Pizzuti just gets there. There was a header away, but Pizzuti just recovers it ahead of their attacker. Akande gets it in, nodded home, and Masters scores. Great way to start. We're also about 3 shots now on target. 4. 5. So this is largely one-way traffic, as it should be when you're playing a non-league team. The other thing I've noticed, I had a look, is my reputation seems to be growing slightly faster. Actually, possibly noticeably faster, given how long I spent at Gupo here than it did at Gupo. Better league, better rep, I guess. Silva, Pizzuti, Kum. Headed back, but that's Silva. Dione Masters has it, the striker, to Silva. Switches out to Matsine. And Dione, nope, but Candy follows up and puts it away. Beautifully done. No assist because it came back off the bar, of course, or the post. 23 minutes in. Come with a throw from the right. Down. Plays it up for Drake to chase, down by the byline. Gets it to Dion, who shoots himself. I thought he was going to play it someone else, but nope. Put it straight past the keeper for 3-0. In the 25th minute. Sanderson. Junior on the left with Pan. Junior lofted up field, but that's coming back, and we've got it with Dion. Tried to build something, but they failed. We have it. Quum. Crosses into the box, and Dion heads it in, and it is indeed another goal. Quum throws in from the left. Candy back to Quum. Keeper punched it away. Drake to Silva, who shoots off the post, and they clear it into touch. Throwing on the right from Drake. Matsine to Pizzula. Zanidas. Headed away. Pizzula has it. Quum. Crossed in. Mazzini's there, and that was a penalty. He got shoved. Mazzini steps up to take it. Keeper goes the wrong way, and it's 5-0. Sorry. Beautiful. In 32 minutes. And I think at this point we just slow things down for the rest of the match. Quum, the free kick, plays it in, headed away. Akandi shoots, and that wasn't far out. Let's drop down the press. Junior. And they get the game underway to Nelson. Nothing else happening, but I mean, basically we took the sting out of the game, so there may be nothing else. There doesn't need to be. 5-0. It's victory. Over 60 minutes gone. 65. See about making some changes. Everyone's playing well, so there's no need to change anyone for that kind of reason. Pizzula can come off for Fu. I don't mind doing that. Silva can come off for Manuel. Let's take O'Neill off at the back for Wilson. Just hold it. And then let's see what happens. Take two more off around 80 unless people need off beforehand. Wilson to Sanidas in the centre circle. Boom. Sanidas. Over to Wilson. And Nika Drake. Up from Edson Mazzini. And we've got another, this one from Masters. As he masters the out of the short range shot. Right, and Dion can come off. with Clark. And don't actually have another defender. Drake can come off with Zed, that's fine. (6-0). I would say this is well and truly past any hope of recovery for them. We may even get another, even though we're not trying. Or not trying particularly hard. Green to Leach. Robin, Leach. Up for Theonis. Crossed in, headed over the top. One of their few good chances goes begging. And that's the end. 6-0. I'd say that's beautiful. Now, who are we playing next? Just wait and see who the semi-final is against. Master Stella, he definitely gets praised. I don't think it's showing it yet. Nope. Oh well, whatever the semi-final is, that's what we'll bring you. Well, we're about to take on Western Suburbs B, who, I mean, Western Suburbs are in the Central League, but this is their B team. Not sure why I'm not encountering bigger, better teams, but there you go. Meanwhile, we had 3 wins in the National League against Western Suburbs themselves, against Phoenix Reserves 2-1, and against Marua, which leaves us in the National League up to 4th place. 4 points down. There's 2 games left. 4 points down on Miramar Rangers, but 2 points down on Northern Rovers and 1 point down on Kashmir. The odds are we're not getting there, but we do have a minor chance of qualifying. I only look back about 3 seasons, so it may there may be a 24-point victory or whatever, champions run, whatever, previously. I don't know. But 21's about the most I saw when I look back for the last 3 seasons. So, the cup. Everyone's fresh. We do have a couple lacking fitness, but that'll be fine. Let's get in there. I've never seen a league structure like this before. I wonder if any other place in the world do it. I understand why it's done. The New Zealand League is pretty much semi-pro. And it's spread over the 2 islands of New Zealand. So it makes sense that you can't just play everyone all the time, even at the top league. You just don't have that level of income. So they separate it regionally and then just do a short National League phase. Nicely done, Akande. Where where the winners of the different sections do play each other. And Dion puts it away for us, 1-0 within the second minute. So I get it. I just never come across it before. Three shots for us, 1 for them, 2 on target for us, none for them. 25 minutes gone. Pretty quiet. I'm surprised that they've only given us so much. But we are uncautious. So. "35 minutes. Free kick deep for Weston. That goes straight to our keeper, Ramos. It worries me when he does that. The 2-0 loss that I showed previously. Yeah, that was partly because of what he did. That's offside. No, it's not. I thought it was. I'm pretty sure he was offside, but okay. Because, he tried to play it across the face of the goal with an attacker rushing in to a defender. Played it slow and gentle and just set the attacker up perfectly. I can't really see a keeper doing that in real life. Not the way that was done. Akande crosses. Matsina! In it goes for the third. I wonder how bad the linos and so on are in New Zealand. Because there seems to be a number of things that have been missed and so on. Including times I've called that we've probably been offside. And they've said, nah, you're onside. Okay. So it's not like it's biased, it's just, it seems to be a lower quality than I'd expect. Sanidas. Coombe up to Kande. Silva back out to Coombe. Crosses into the box, headed away. But Drake gets into Matsina, hits the woodwork. And they've cleared it out to the left with Barlow. Candy. Hard tackle there, it's a foul. Candy needs off, definitely. He's already down the plug hole. Ellis can go on. Any of the others? O'Neill, you can come off of Wilson. Press on Brady. Brady plays it forwards. Candy. Out wide to Penny on the left. Crosses into the box, and the keeper lofts it upfield. Addison nods it down, lofts it back upfield, and they've shot, but the keeper's down for it. Well done, Ramos. Does a little flick with the ball there. It is showing off, and he's earned it. What the hell? Silva can come off for... yeah, for Manuel. That's fine. Coombe, possibly. Oh, Sanidas does need off. So this is the last set of changes. Sanidas can come off for... Pizzuti, you can come off for Fu. And Coombe, you can come off for Ollie Chung. They have had 4 shots of Weston, but they haven't got a single one on target. We've had 4 on target and 3 of them gone in, so that's pretty conclusive. Reed. Ellis takes it off them. Across the field, lofts it upfield for Chung to chase. Chung getting towards the byline. It's cleared when he crossed it into the box. Fu back to Matsine and Dion. And the keeper palms it over the top. Just a few minutes of time added on. And there it is. Off to the final. Fencibles or East Coast boys, we don't know who we're going to be playing. We're capable of beating either of them, but I think we're capable of losing to either of them too. Auckland City, Matsine. Give him some praise. All eyes on Matsine. Take a look at the schedule. We've got 2 National League games, see if we can get anywhere. And I'll let you know what happens there when we get to Fencibles in the Cup final. Fencibles have beaten us, we've beaten them. Could be a top game. Well, we had an incredible run-in. The last 2 games after the Chatham Cup semi-final were a 4-1 win over Wellington and a 2-0 over Auckland United. I'm not quite sure why we're in the Northern League and they're in the Southern League. Didn't make sense to me, since we're both Auckland. But anyway, which means we actually made it to the final stage to play against Miramar Rangers. Going up just above on 1 goal difference, just above Northern Rovers. We got lucky to get there. So I'm going to bring you this, and I'm going to bring you the cup. And I hate to say it, but that's going to be the end of the run. And the end of the Football Manager, at least on this channel. And the end of the channel. I've been considering dropping the channel anyway. I'm intending to switch to streaming on Twitch. Whether I do Football Manager at all, I don't know. Because this has happened. The game is corrupt. Or the run is corrupt. So I certainly can't carry on with the run. That's not possible. And if you look at the load, it hasn't kept, it was doing at one point, but it hasn't kept backups. I've told it to, it's meant to be keeping them constantly, but it hasn't. This is corrupt. As you can see, I can't save it. In case you're wondering, I'll even show you what happens, that it's the same thing. If I save as something else, I'll just try and save as temp. Because I tried this too. And it tries to save, but we end up again with a severe bug that does that. So I will see whether we manage to qualify for Oceania and whether we manage to get the Chatham Cup. So if you want to stay for that, that's great. But after that, that'll be the end of Yorkie Plays YouTube, and it will certainly be the end of Football Manager this run. I still want to do the more in-depth Invented Club Town City is what I was going for. But given that this has happened, and I've seen it more than once, it's just this time it won't recover at all. I'm actually thinking about quitting FM26 and waiting until FM27 comes out. They've made a catastrophe of it. They really have. Let's go to the match. We can talk while we watch. Just get in there. What's going on here? Pizudi, how did you end up over there? Oh, because you've switched positions now. Oops, there you go. Anyway. They've really made a cat's ass to fit. I know there's an update coming in for the World Cup. I don't think that's happened yet. And it shouldn't affect a game that's currently running. It shouldn't corrupt a file that's already being run. If it has, well, that's really bad. So, yeah. If you're staying, thank you. And if I do go on, when I go on Twitch, I'll be probably mostly focusing on story games, maybe some other things. I would like to do Town City, full immersion run with player profiles and similar things. But whether I do, I don't know. I may even wait till the next version comes out, because this is heartbreaking when it's this bad. When it's a bug that is so game-breaking. I've seen a number of bugs, none of them broken the game like this. But you've seen it yourself. A Candy scores for us, that's 1-0 against Miramar. For anyone who has been following and watching, and it's been very little viewership, I do know that. But for anyone who has, I really appreciate it. But this one will be it for me. This and the cup final. A goal up. They've had 3 shots. We've only had 1, but we've had the one that scored the goal. Theirs aren't getting near the goal itself. Those are off target. Yep, Subkum. Bring Chung on. Groinstream may take him out for the cup final as well. Gray with a free kick, puts it forward. And Ramos saves it. Beautifully done. O'Neill up to Drake. Matsine. Dione breaking through. Takes a shot and puts it over the top. Oh well. You did the hard work, dude. You could at least have got it on target. Throw in from the right for Camden. For Miramar. To Silva. Camden puts it in the box. And Ramos claims it and plays it out really quick. And that's the end of the first half. 1-0. Get them back out there. They're all green. That was bad. I don't even mind the new layout of Football Manager. It's the bugs. And they have eliminated a lot of them, but when we've got others like this coming up, it's too much. And I know they want to fix them. I know they are working on fixing them. You see that they get fixed. But still, Fu can come on. Matsune can come off with Zeb. It does get to the point where it's sickening to play a game that's got so many bugs. And when they are game breaking like this, it's not worth it. I mean, I'm in the 8th season here when this is shown up. That would seem to mean you can't reliably play a long game. And Football Manager is a long game. Very few, I think, are playing it for a season or 2. Some might be. But it's a legacy building game. It's building up as you go game. It's an improvement game. You know, it's not something you play for a few minutes or for one season and just quit. And I really am going on about this too long probably, and I apologise for that, but it is kind of heartbreaking. Oh, I guess I've made all the changes. They have a free kick. Yeah, I have made all the changes. Keeper saves. Still 1-0 up. Looks like we would have made it. And there is a really good chance, I mean it should do, that if we went into the Oceania Champions League with this team, that there wouldn't be any standing up to us. Which means having spent 7 seasons at Gupo, it would have been just 2, probably, to get the Champions League win with Auckland City. Oh, they put it in and they've scored. Spoke too soon. Nope, it was offside. Time running out for them. They're dominant, but they ain't getting the ball. Ooh, it's a corner though from the right. Headed away. Headed back in, headed upfield. Chadwick to Tall. And that's over the top. Shot was too tall, never mind his name. And there we are. 1-0. All right, so that would have put us into the Oceania Champions League. And as I say, there's a good chance that New Caledonia, Solomon Isles, etc., they can't compete with what we've got. But I'm not going to, you know, if the game crashes, if the computer shuts down, if I want to shut the computer down for something, if there's a power cut, I end up having to go way back. That's not acceptable. So, all that remains now is Fencibles. I'll see anyone who's waiting for that. All right. Oh, hang on, he's handed us away. It is time for the final. We'll just run them. Let's just see what we can do. As I say, I mean, the game's over, the run's over, so it's just, do we get this piece of silverware? It'd be nice if we do. Get them G'd up. At least that'd mean, I suppose you could call beating Miramar, qualifying for the Oceania Champions League a success. But it's not silverware success. This would be, at least. And Dione with a free kick. Just outside the D. And it glances the post and it goes wide. Minutes gone. 3 shots to 1, but only 1 on the target each. Headed over. Anyone, as I say, who's been with us throughout, I can't thank you enough for staying with us. I know I'm just an old fart playing games, but it means a lot that you've viewed. YouTube will mostly be devoted to story-based games, which are my preference overall. But if I do the Town City Created Club up from tier 11, then that'll be on there too. Pizzuti, Masters, Pizzuti again. Ooh, just got it through to a Candy. Plays it through to Ndiani. Masters scores. He has been a good buy as Masters, definitely. He's one of the more expensive players in terms of what he's charging, but you know, for his wage. But he's definitely been worth it. They have a free kick, put it into the box. And oh, it is in. No, it's a free kick. There's a Haji Badge or something in the box. So we're still 1-0 up. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target. We've had 9 with 4 on target now. Moving towards the end of the first half. Masters, Silva. Out wide to Zeb. Matsine plays it through for India. Needs to chase, gets to it at the byline. Just gets it back. I've lost it to the defender. And Zeb puts it in, but it's put wide. All right. Put it into the box, I mean. First half virtually over. 1-0. Achimpang. Canceres. Achimpang. Tackle goes bad. And there's the end of the first half. 1-0. Fencibles. Apparently named after British troops there to defend the village back in the 1800s. Let me just... get the second half done. Minutes in. Everyone's looking happy. Let's line up some changes, I think. And we'll let it get to 65. No one's red yet, so that's okay. My Candy's not playing well today. Zeb with a throw on the right. Let's set the changes up though. The Candy can come off for Ellis. Sunny Das can come off for Wilson. Ndiani, you can come off for Manuel. Put into the box, headed away, but Akande has it. Plays it to Coombe. Coombe at the byline, crosses into the box, and it's number 2 from Masters. "70 minutes. Just looking for who might get tired. Zeb is tired. Kessel. Not good, but he can go on. And Kumi's tired as well, so Chung. Oh, I should have put Lobo on. I forgot about you. Sorry about that, Nick. $80 minutes. So we are going to get the Chatham Cup, barring a miracle for Fencibles. 90 minutes. 4 to add on. There's one gone. Ellis, Chung. Ellis again. Chung again. On the left wing. Through for Manuel, but that's badly played. That's straight to the keeper. Launched upfield. Manuel now. Pizzuti to Ellis. Lays it to Manuel. Plays it out wide to Chung on the left. Ah, that broke up weird. Okay. Very strange place to cut that one out. But 2-0 it is. And we can claim a piece of silverware. Well, I failed the run, obviously, because the game itself has failed. So, once again, thank you if you're still with us. And if anyone sees me around, I'll say thanks. There they are. You done good, boys. Cheers.
Another season down, another step along, and I'm still chasing that hexagon. 6 Champions Leagues is the aim, with 30 seasons to achieve the same. So thank you for watching for a while, for cheering me on, making me smile. But the algorithm's making me frown, and I need your help to put that sucker down. A like boosts the channel, watch time makes it hot, and I respond to comments whether you think I did good or not.